Good morning to all of you. So, but now we are having the last topic of this chapter, that is some basic concepts, some basic concept about optical activity and optical isomerism Okay, so this is the concept we have to study from there. Before studying this, before doing this optical activity, first of all, here number one, we are going to start with the plane polarized light. What we are going to start with the plane polarized light. Okay, but so what is we are going to do there in the plane polarized light? You must see, all of you. Now you see, we are having, let it be, any source of light is there. Any source of light means which have all the directions of light, and this light we are going to pass through the Nicol prism. Through the Nicol prism. Then after that, after passing it through the Nicol prism, this light will become in a one particular direction like this way. Okay, and this is called, and this one is called plane polarized light. What do you call it? Plane polarized light. इसको क्या बोलते हैं? Plane polarized light. Clear? Then after that, we are having one polarizer. Polarizer means any substance which contains some solution through which we are passing this plane polarized light. Okay, means this substance is this is called polarizer. Riser which contains some solution, and after passing through the polarizer, okay, but what we are getting over there, बच्चे, we are getting over there that light can rotate. This light can be rotate. Okay, see, suppose this light, let it be, this light is rotating like this to one particular angle is called alpha. Okay, and when the light is rotating towards right, then it is called dextro. When this light will rotating towards left, then it is called levo. What do you call it? Levo. So from there only we can get the definition of the optically active substance or optically activity. What we can say? What do you mean by optically active substance? Okay, optically active substance are those optical active substance are those which can rotate plane polarized light, towards right, what I told you, right? Dextro और लेफ्ट को मैंने क्या बोला आपके पास? लेफ्ट इज कॉल्ड लेवो. आई विल राइट ओवर हेयर इन द ब्रैकेट, यू कैन राइट देयर लेवो, LAEVO, लेवो. एंड जस्ट रिमेंबर वन थिंग मोर, डेक्स्ट्रो इज ऑलवेज positive, levo is always negative. Is that clear? This is called optically active substance. But then what the substance is which will not rotate plane polarized light, which will not rotate, they are called optically inactive substances. Okay, beta, what do you call them? optically inactive substances. Is that clear? Oh, after that we are having a next part is here, that about the molecular asymmetry and chirality. Molecular asymmetry and chirality. Okay, so now whenever we are talking about the molecular asymmetry or the chirality, then what to do there? You must see, all of you. There are two words is here. One is symmetry and one is asymmetry. You see, please, all of you. I am writing alphabet A. But alphabet A, can you divide into the two equal parts? Yes, we can divide. So it is the symmetric. You see the O. O can be divided into the two equal parts? Yes, so it is the symmetric. Which we can divide into the two equal parts, that is called symmetric. That is called symmetric. Okay, now you see, please. B, can we divide it into the two equal parts? Divide it? No, not possible. Same way you see N. Can you divide it to equal parts? No, not possible. So this is called asymmetry. What is called asymmetry. Now you understood which you can divide into the two equal parts. That is called symmetric. Okay, which you can't divide into the two equal parts. They are called asymmetric. What do you call it? What do you call it? Asymmetric. Clear? Now after that I will tell you one more word here written, chiral. One word is here, chiral, and one more word is here, achiral. Okay, one more word is here, that is a achiral. So beta, to remember this one, what we can take the example for the chiral. Suppose you see your left hand in the mirror, and after seeing through the mirror, you will see in the mirror it will looks like a right hand. Am I right? So your hands are chiral. Am I right? Oh, means your hands are non-superimposable to each other. Your hands are non-superimposable to each other. Clear? Now, but you see the cup, any cup is there, any cup through the mirror. Okay, it will look like same. So it is a achiral. Understood? Because it will be a superimpose. What it will do? It will do superimpose. But here non-superimposable. So just remember always, chiral substances are those which are non-superimposable. Achirals are those which are superimposable. Non-superimposable, when we are seeing through the mirror, they looks different. Superimposable, when we will see through the mirror, they looks like a same. Is that clear? Is that clear to you to all, beta? Now what we can say, this is known as chirality. Once again I am repeating you, the molecules which are not superimposable on their mirror images, they are called chiral molecules, and which will superimpose okay, they were called achiral molecules. Clear? Now one thing more I will tell you. We can explain it with the example also. See, and in the chemistry usually what we are saying, we are having a chiral carbon usually. What is it? Chiral carbon. But a chiral carbon का मतलब क्या होता है? Chiral carbon. Okay, usually chiral carbon is that to which all the different atoms will be there. What will be there? All the different atoms atoms will be there. And just remember, chiral carbon is also called asymmetric carbon. What do you call it? Symmetric carbon. I will give you some examples regarding that. You must see, all of you. Suppose I am writing this one, CH, then I, here it is Cl, here it is Br. You please check and tell me, is this a chiral carbon? Yes, it is a chiral carbon, because iodine, chlorine, bromine, hydrogen, all atoms are different. Same way, you see one more example over here. This is a carbon, hydrogen, then C2H5, CH3, then the Cl. Now you must see, all of you, once again, hydrogen, CH3, Cl, C2H5, all are different. That is why it is a chiral carbon. Okay, same way I will write one more example over here. Okay, you see, must all of you please. This is carbon, let it be CHO, here it is hydrogen, here it is CH2OH, then here it is OH. Now tell me, is it a chiral carbon? Yes, is it a chiral carbon? Hydrogen, CH2OH, OH, CHO, all are different. Okay, so where all the means molecule compound you are attaching with the carbon, they are different. Okay, they are called chiral carbon, and this carbon is called asymmetric carbon. What do you call it? Asymmetric carbon. And just remember one thing more only, asymmetric carbon only will make the optical isomerism. Now I will give you one more example. You must see there, all of you. CH3, CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3. Now tell me, is it a chiral carbon? Yes, no, it is not a chiral carbon. This is not a chiral carbon, because CH3 both are same. Understood my point? Clear? And just remember one thing more only, that asymmetric carbon only can make the optical isomerism. What it can make? It can make the optical isomerism. I will take you one more example, give you there. Suppose we are having this one, CH, C is there, then CH3, CHOH. Now tell me, will it give optical isomerism? It will see through the mirror. बेटा अब देखो, आपको लगेगा कि if will see through the mirror, sir, it will change. How it will change? Means this CH3 will come here, this one will come here. Okay, this will come here. This is the optical isomer. But in actually, what is happening there, beta? When we are doing its 180-degree rotation, what we are doing 180-degree rotation, so we are getting back this one only. But you have no need to do 180-degree rotation. Just simple one thing that I told you. You just check that a carbon is symmetric or carbon is asymmetric. What do you have to check? Carbon is symmetric or carbon is asymmetric. Now here, carbon is not asymmetric because two alkyl group are same. So it will not give optical isomerism. कौन से होते हैं optical isomerism? D and L वाले. Optical isomerism. Okay, I will give you one more example. Let it be this one. Now I am changing this example a little bit. CH3 is here. Here it is. C2H5. Here it is. Hydrogen and OH. See, it will see through the mirror. Okay, if we will see through the mirror, then what is going to happening over there? You see, please. Here it is. COH. Here it is. H. Just wait. I'll make it again. If we will see through the mirror, what is going to happening over there? So carbon. This OH will come here, and this is CH3, and this is C2H5. This is H. This will be called D and this is called L. And student, after, see, just remember one thing, after the 180-degree rotation also, okay, they will remain as a superimposable. So this is non-superimposable. This is a mirror. Just remember कि always asymmetric carbon is always a non-superimposable. Is that clear? So just remember this thing. Okay. Then after that, we are having one more term is here. That is the enantiomers. What is that? Enantiomers. So whensoever we are talking about the enantiomers, what are the enantiomers? The super non-superimposable mirror images are called enantiomers. What? Non-superimposable mirror images are called enantiomers. Clear? Remember this thing. Okay, after that one more term is here. That is a racemic mixture. I told you in the stereochemistry of what? Stereochemistry of SN1. But a racemic mixture is also called racemization. But in the racemic mixture, there is a mixture of dextro and levo. And just remember, whenever there is a mixture of dextro and levo, means positive and negative will be together. And when positive and negative will be together, they will be cancelled out with each other. Equal amount of positive, equal amount of negative will be cancelled out with each other, and there will be zero rotation, no rotation. And the molecule will become optically inactive. Okay, beta? Then the molecule will become optically inactive. Just remember. Okay, then after that, beta, one more term is here. That is a resolution. What is it? Resolution. तो बेटा रेजोल्यूशन मीन द रेजोल्यूशन का मतलब सेपरेट करना. ये D and L together है ना, and when we are doing them separate, that is called resolution. The process of separation of racemic mixture into the D and L, that is called resolution. Clear? After that, beta, one more term is there, that is called retention. Just wait, I am writing once again. What that term is there? That is called retention. See, retention. Okay, तो what is the meaning of retention, बेटा? Retention का मतलब होता है कि configuration will remain as it is same. Let it be, I am taking one example over there to explain this one to you. This is a hydrogen, CH3. This is C2H5. Okay, and let it be, this is CH2OH. Okay, I am adding here HCl, and after adding the HCl, what is going to happening over there? You must see, all of you. CH3, C2H5, then CH2Cl plus H2O. Am I right? Now you see, after doing this one, what is going to happening over there? What is going to happening over there? You see, please. When we are removing this, at the place of OH, what is coming there? Cl. At the place of OH, what is coming there? Cl is coming. But this CH3 was here, here it is also here. Here it is here, hydrogen, there is. Means no molecule position is changing, they are remaining same. That is called retention. That is called retention. Means what we are saying, whenever a chemical reaction is carried out with a chiral molecule, this is a chiral molecule, the product will have always the same configuration as the reactant whatsoever we are adding into that, but its configuration of the atom will remain same. That is called retention. What do you call it? Call it retention. Is that clear to you, students all? So once again I will tell you a little bit that carbon should be asymmetric. If it is asymmetric, then only it is chiral. Okay, if it is chiral, it will be superimposable. If it is non-superimposable, then only it is going to make a enantiomers. Is that clear? Thank you very much, students, to all of you. Thank you so much.